Okay, this back rat. I'm back. um, the stream shortly before it was pocket card jockeyed right on. For whatever reason, OBS crashed when I was getting ready to go on a break, so decided that was a good time to end that particular stream and start the next one. Obviously, they would have gone together, but they didn't. I did correct the stream number too. I had it wrong for the pocket card jockey one. Not sure why. I just did. I'm gonna switch over to Boulder Dash 30th Anniversary Edition via the Switch. Because I can. One second. My Twitch monitor, for whatever reason, is having delays. I don't know why. Just is. Oh, it's the. I get it there. I got that fixed. Thought I'd play a bit of this today for the fun of it. Played this a lot when I was a kid. Well, when I was a teenager. I don't mind this version of Boulder Dash. I just kind of wish it allowed it give you the option to like go into classic visual mode. If it does, I don't see it. That's fine. Am I starting from the beginning? No, I'm just gonna play this for a while. I mean, it's 4:40 here. I'll maybe do this for a half hour or so. Oop. This is my darn earbud. Got new earbuds. For whatever reason, the left earbud does not like to stay in my ear. Which is weird. I kind of prefer the old Apple earbuds, but you can't find them anymore. They fit my ear good, but my last pair was wearing pretty thin. Oh, Boulder Dash, level 12. One interesting about this version of Boulder Dash is it's the same company that did the Amico games for the Switch, Shark and I'm blanking on for Astro Smash, which I thought was kind of interesting. I thought they were a relatively good company, but they're not. Whoa! Ah, I didn't move fast enough for the jam. Really? I goofed myself over. Something about Bullet Dash. Every level's different. Man, I can use dynamite too. Oh, that's loud. Hopefully it didn't knock anybody's ears out. Get out of there. Oh. Bad maneuvering. No notification, and that's Twitch. What can I say? If it doesn't notify, there's nothing I can do. Bad Twitch. Yeah, and as I mentioned, I was gonna switch this game anyway. It's funny. I mean yourself. I think you classified me as a variety streamer. Technically, I'm not. Variety streamers are ones that play multiple games per session. I don't always do that, so I'm a semi variety streamer. How are you supposed to get past that? You can't. This game is cheating. Let's see. I'm just gonna push this down here. Ooh. Oh, jeez. I didn't know you could push it like that. The exit. I don't want to exit yet. Take that. Nothing hidden on this level. Anybody unfamiliar with Boulder Dash? Well, it's you dash boulders, pick up gems. In this version, hidden chests throughout a maze, underground maze. This game's been around. Boulder Dash has been around for a long time. This is the 30th anniversary edition from 2014. The original Boulder Dash. Look up real quick. Wait, I should probably finish this level first. I don't think there's anything else to do here. Oh, look out. No, there isn't. Maybe there might be something hidden up here, but. Whoop. Calm down, get out of there. Woohoo! Dash. From 1984. Okay. I don't know if it specifies what it first came out on. Atari 8-bit initially. It came out on a lot of systems. I mean, I played it back in the day on the Apple II. But apparently, the Atari version was first. Betting the times were close. Level 13. Oh. Nothing up there. What's those gems? Oh. I'm gonna block myself off here. Oh. What? Earning stars unlocks new keys to explore. Yeah, get that. Use this score 2 times, power up the double A points. Yeah. That's what forces me to do it. Come on. Just looking for hidden stuff. Take this guy out. Ah, that didn't work so well. Oh well. Hey, how far to school? Right there. Missed. Maybe a little. Oh man. 9, 8, 7, 6. I got a 1 out of 3 score? Really? AKA, I kind of sucked there. Try it again. What did I miss to get 1 out of 3? Help me a lot. Oh, that didn't work well. I quit that. Yeah. So I can do that again. Boy, I don't know why they made me jump at a tit. Like, dang. Yes. That worked good. It's only got 2 or 3 score. What the hell? What am I missing? Missing something. It's 3 to 3 or nothing. Give me a gem. Yeah. Oops. It's only got 2 or 3. More gems. I get more gems. I'm missing something. Oh, I'm stuck. What I miss? Nothing I will. Oh, treasure chests. It still increase my score though. Hurry up! I ain't hurrying up. I gotta figure out what I'm missing. Or they're just not getting enough double points. Bam. That's fine. Try it again. What if 2 gems? Double points like king here. That helps here a lot. That bust it. That's not enough. Oh, blue neck. Whatever, 4 or 5. That one went different. Why? 2 stars. I want 3. Stay away. Oh, that's for him. Hopefully. I missed. Darn it. Got that game. Still not enough gems. I get the impression you gotta get that guy too. Can I still get him? Not that way. Oop. Well, this won't succeed. Keep trying. Oh, can we start this thing? Apparently not. That was good. Give me enough. I guess we'll find out. Yep. Oop. Okay, last gem. 3 stars. Finally. Hey, well, if you didn't have a computer back in the 80s, probably not. I'm not going to Google it though, because I'm positive this came out in the arcades. But I personally never saw it in the arcades. I've seen, what was it? Earl Green. Select game on YouTube. He played the oldest version of the arcade version somewhere in the last month or so. This version isn't bad, but not the arcade, or I mean, it's not the version I grew up on. Oh! Oh! Oh, and then, oops. Yes, this game goes back. It's still copyrighted too. I mean, it's not. Copyright holders still, what's that? Oh, a teleport. Okay. Get over there, you little thingy. Oh! Too soon. No, originally it was not a PC game. It was a early computer game. Commodore 64, Atari 400, 800, Apple II, stuff like that. Probably came out on PC eventually, but not. Originally in the 80s, it was the dedicated computers they had at the time. That was nice. In here, probably not. That was kind of interesting. Hidden secrets here, not that I can see. How do I get to that? question. Oh, jeez. Well, it's a game, but it's also frustrating. You know, each level you kind of got to get the hang of. You got to learn each level. Best way of putting it.
Oh.
How the heck? Thought it turned good there, but apparently not. Crush this little butterfly. Crush, 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 crush. Tick, tick. Crush, crush. Ooh, I found a treasure chest there. And they kind of encourage you to dig through all this stuff, but I don't have time for it. Take that butterfly. Gem. Oh, I got 3 stars already. That's cool. Just gotta find the exit. Ah, where's the exit? It's not here.
Oh.
Nope. That was dumb. That's doing pretty good there.
Oh.
What the? I keep dying in that one spot. Blade. If I get over there, I crush it. There's a chest. Okay. Butterfly this time. Here we are again, 3 stars, and where's the exit? See the exit? Where's the exit? Oh, right there. Duh. I got time. Let's dig for treasure chests. That's about it. Ooh, found one. Cool. Let's get out of here. Dig Dug Field? Yeah. This definitely came after Dig Dug. Got a spyglass. That's bad. The other thing about this particular version that I don't quite like, personally, is it the graphics are kind of like kind of kiddish. That's what I would call it. Smooth edges. I still like it though. Even though it wasn't like classic mode. You know, like supposedly there's some levels on here that look and play like the classics. If I can pull it up. There we go. The different levels, intro, boulder. Get further on, there's a classic remix, which I think is 60 of the original levels, but it probably uses the updated graphics. So I do wish it had a classic look mode. I don't think it does. It's got some things in here I have no idea what they are. Anisotropic. What's that? Don't know. No clue. Dig dug. Dug dig. New level, new puzzles. What? Use the freeze power up to stop dying. Which means it's gonna make me do it. Ooh, that hurt my ears, man. Oh, you just wait for that. Clush, clush. Oh, I can't get that one gem. Yeah, I can. Oh, I can't move that. Oh, I can't. Oh, no gems. Rip. Ooh, treasure chest. Cool. Oh, I crushed that guy. How the heck? I don't get it. I get it. Oh! Like that. Yeah, 3 stars. Excellent. What'd I get? Heartstone. Wow. Whatever that is. Play a few more levels. I was gonna do this for half an hour and it's that one half hour. Ramps. Pushing boys up ramps. Boulder dash. Boulder bash everything when rolling down ramps. Yeah, no fool. What's down there? That's the question. Oh, I get it. That was kind of cool. I need to get the other boulders. Where's this guy? Ooh, weird. I can do that, but it's only 1 gem. And not a lot of time. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, it's gotta be a way to get through. Stars. Damn. How do I get 3? Where's that guy? Spine. Oh, it is another. Which is the word, where'd he go? 4. Oh my god. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, this is addictive. I think it is, obviously. I could play this for hours, but the plan is to play it here and there. Oops. I don't think I'd want to play this on stream for hours on end. Gotta have variety. Oop. God, get over here. Get. See if we can get out of the gym here. Star. Okay. Yes. That's the way to go. 2.5 stars. This could be enough. Yes, 3. Woohoo! Well. That's a little taste of Doulder Dash. We're gonna hold it off there. It's gonna take a moment here to update this. Still don't give me the option for that. Just trying to change the category for the stream here. It doesn't have it on there. Really? Can't just pick arcade archive. No, I cannot. Who is on here? Obscure little game, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Because I can. So next part here I was gonna do an obscure arcade archive called Warp. And actually from an article I read on a website where Hamster, a company called Hamster, has been creating the arcade archives for PS5, Xbox, and Switch for 7 years now. And they're officially in the Guinness World of Records for releasing a game every week for 366 consecutive weeks and counting, which is pretty cool. They've done 403 games so far, and their plan is to do up to 800 or more. And if they're, I doubt they're watching this, but if they're out there anywhere, it's like do Qbert, and Pepper 2. I want Qbert on the Switch. I just do. I would love Pepper 2. I played Pepper 2 a lot on the ColecoVision back in the early 80s. Love the game. And Pepper 2 was only ever released on the ColecoVision. Nothing else. Which I find weird. But that's what it is. So in honor of Hamster's Guinness record and their recording going, I'm going to play a little bit of Warp, an obscure game I never heard of before until I bought it like a few months ago. It's definitely very, what is this from? 1981. Published by Namco. and released in North America by Rockola, which I've never heard of. It's called Warp Warp here. It's called, I pronounce it correctly, it's Wapu Wapu over in Japan. Bit crude by today's standards, but what the heck? If Qbert, yeah, I mean, I want Qbert on the Switch. Which is funny, because I actually, somewhere down the line, I plan on playing a game that's, what's the name of that game? I can't think of something, but I bought a game for the Switch that's part adventure game, part Qbert, like combined. It's weird. It sounds pretty cool. I mean, I'll have to play it one of these times. You know, time permitting, of course. Never enough time. Never. Well, I'll play a few queens of this, but don't expect any expertise. But I'm not that good. Actually, before I play, I might just let myself die here. Curious. The game's kind of loud, yeah. Just gonna adjust the game sound there a bit. Just kill myself and on this steroid. For whatever reason, that game is too loud. Let me start over here. Start from scratch. I forget that 1981 vibe. It does, in my opinion. Vintage stuff. 81. Is that when MTV came out? I don't remember now. Oops. Basically, a slow guy in the middle and shoot these guys. You get enough points, you like that, you warp to the next level. And here you lay bombs instead of shooting. Warp. Oh. Come and get some. I wouldn't say it's the greatest thing I ever played, but for whatever reason, I do like it. It's interesting enough. Retro 5. Whoa. Oh. Wrong turn. Come and get some. Come on. Oh. You can speed up a little bit. No, don't kill me. Oh, got myself. Really? Hang on a second here. Just reading chat. Yeah, you're talking about recreating Faithful. Yeah, these are supposed to be all the arcade archives by Hamster are supposed to be 100% accurate recreations of the arcade game. Like, they're supposed to even include bugs and stuff that were in the original game. So this is like playing the arcade game, basically. I mean, it's not like Clico or Atari back in the day that did kind of imitations of the game. This is arcade perfect, or as perfect as you can get. Oop. Ow. Man, get off my butt. Oop. Ouch. Right at the end, I take myself out. Oh, I didn't get a high score. Oh, man. What is it? Have I been doing this for over half hour? Okay. How long has this been going? 43 minutes? Is that accurate? Wow. Yeah. That's enough for warp warp then. Just wanted to show it a little longer. Yeah, that wasn't that long, but long enough. You get the point. Yeah, it's 49 minutes with Boulder Dash, though. I forgot about that. Losing track of time. That's fine. I just wanted to show warp warp for a bit. A little obscure game. I like it. Cost $8. Yeah. Worth it? Yeah. I don't buy everything they release just because I don't want to give you a key game out there. Just, I mean, if I just go on my list here, arcade archives. I mean, these are early arcade games I bought. Not a ton, but Bomb Jack, Bubble Bobble, Burger Time. There's Dig Dug, Galaxian and Galaga. Newest thing I bought was Frisky Tom. Bought it on a whim because the people rated it pretty good, and I'm finding the game hard as hell. Damn. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Okay, it's enough of warp warp. Well, they classify warp warp as a multi-directional shooter arcade, which it is. Kind of unique. It's unique in its own way. Kind of one of the reasons I bought it. Plus, it had that kind of Pac-Man era vibe, which is what I grew up on. That's why I like it. Okay, and then I'm gonna change the streaming title to this last game here. Last game for tonight. If I can find it here. Okay, wait, there it is. Not too many people following the game, but oh wow. See if I get it here. Get rid of this extra stuff here. Update. Okay. Last game of the night is Drizzlepath Deja Vu. 2018 game. And I bought this pretty cheap last year when I was getting in the walking sims because it's a walking sim. And the reviews at the time were pretty decent, so I figured what the heck for the price. And recently, when I was thinking of doing this, I Googled it again, and I came across a mixed bunch of reviews. Some people liking it, and some people really hating it. Like, I mean, some people. There's one guy in particular that kind of mentioned it's like the worst walking sim game he ever played. So, with that in mind, let's find out. We'll see. It's supposed to be a short game, like half hour to hour roughly. So let's see if it lives up to its bad reputation or good reputation. Time will tell. Supposed to be part of a series of games. So. First I ever heard of it. So. Settings. General. Head bob. Controls. Auto walk. Like I want to do it. I know on the Switch, the visuals are supposed to be a little bit worse than on other versions, but I'm fine with it. So let's see if we can finish this in less than an hour. If that's what they say, but I've heard that before though. Cocoon was supposed to be 5 hours. It turned out to be 15. The sound level's gonna be good enough for this game. I had it turned down from arcade archives. I don't know if I want to blast it. Oop. Yeah, sound level looks pretty good as is. And what do you say? Underwater, as far as I can tell. There's supposed to be some hidden stuff in this game, but we shall see. I'm assuming I'm a fish to start with. Sure seems like it. You're fishy, 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 fishy. Ooh, a squid. I darted the ash. The answer is no, I can't. I want to meet the squid. Come on. I thought. Okay. Oh yeah. So I figured out the controls here. How do I get up this guy? Apparently I can't. That's a disappointment. Yes, it's a walking simulator. As I was saying, some people rated it as a really good one, some people rated it as really bad. Quack. Quack, quack, quack. Come walk right up to you, really? Turtle.
And so, life begins again, with a renewed sense of destination. Which reality will it be today? Whose reality? There is an instinct to climb, to reach some sort of pinnacle. But is it the destination, or the journey itself that draws us forward? Curiosity is strong, and destiny beckons. Onward it is.
Basically, words of wisdom. Obviously, it's the journey that counts. Period. It's an obvious answer. It's like a run down old house. Assuming you can't go in, but probably not. Nope. Butterflies. Hmm. Was he not meant to go in the house as far as I can tell? Nope. Yeah, I think the visuals are decent. I wouldn't say they're great, but not bad. Squishy ground. That's supposed to be something. Squish, 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 squish. What? Oh, talking about Animal Crossing. That's supposed to be a rusty old car there. That's my guess. Can I walk through this tree here? Yes, I can. I was gonna say, can I pick up my speed? And yes, the answer is yes, I can. Boy, I wonder if it runs. Used car, $5. Buy now. At least I can pick up the pace. I'm not big on the footsteps, but that's where I came from. Squish, 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 squish. Ooh, that's a bit of a climb. If this was Breath of the Wild, I'd climb up there. Worn out steps. Weird circular arch. Go this way? I bet no. But nope. Apparently this big wheel is just a big wheel. Kind of a straightforward path so far. Pick up the pace, man. There's the fast pace, okay. That's fine. Splat. Interesting a little bit the way the camera has a slight tilt to the guy's walk. Or person's walk.
Memory is an oddly circuitous thing, often dancing in its own circles. A snake perpetually eating its own tail. We can sometimes swear we've seen something before, in another life. Echoes of another existence. So familiar, and yet we've never been here before, have we? But there is something almost tangible, something we've known before. Perhaps not in the exact same form, but enough. We shake the cobwebs clean and press forward, allowing ourselves to be surprised by whatever may lurk around the next bend.
Mm-hmm. So she says. Interesting background there. Oh, it's over there. Okay. It's a building.
There will always be places we are not permitted to enter.
Yeah.
Doors that will not open for us. Ladders we cannot climb. Sometimes we might even glance an opportunity, gaping wide for the merest of moments. And if we fail to seize that moment while it exists, it might be gone forever. Ships pass in the night. Two molecules temporarily find themselves inhabiting the same space. So many mountains to climb, yet so little time.
Correct, Mundo. And I'm betting you can't climb this. Nope. Like, really? Why is there a dot in the center of my vision? That's weird. Dot, 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 dot. I prefer to walk on a faster mode. This place is awfully wet. Can I get over here? No, I can't. I don't want to go there. Bummer. So far, it's okay. The game. Not much happening though. Just kind of wandering around. Firewatch it is not. At least not so far. Outside base here. Sitting there for the moment. And he runs away. Okay, catch him? Probably not. Yeah, it's very, very linear so far. What's with the chickens, man? Chicken. Buck, 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 buck. I can't eat them. What a bummer. What's this? Shit. Buck, 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 buck. Hey, it's in stereo. Buck, buck, buck. What's that supposed to be? graphical glitch. I don't think it's supposed to be flickering. So basically, that guy was a chicken. So be it. So, actual side path here? It looks like one. Steep pass, whatever it is. Why was there squished ground on a hill, slanted hill? Whoa. Whoop. What? What did I do? Just fall down? Okay. Okay. Single path. Really? Music. Yeah, this is steep. Can I go in the water? Oh. Okay. That was weird. If you go in the water, it kills
Life
you.
is full of ups and downs. Bottomless pits of despair can soon lead to higher and more heavenly places. One can fall a great distance, only to rise much stronger, and as one ascends and struggles to shake themselves free from their own misty blackness, they also free themselves from the hordes of tiny insects that threaten to consume the brain from the inside.
What? That's just weird. I fell in the water and I died. As far as I can tell. I don't know. I'm evolving. I'm no longer a water breather. I ain't going in that water again. What happened? That was just strange. Can I even go in the water again? Yes, I can. Don't want to try it? Yeah, what the hell? If I can do it. Poof! Yep. Water kills. Don't drink it. That is kind of strange. Of course, it doesn't quite look like water, does it? It's acid. We're we're on the web planet. Where's the Zarby? Okay, this game definitely is odd. It's like, don't touch the water. Oh, this path is narrow. Whoosh.
Sometimes the way forward is murky, and other times brightly lit, but mainly it lies somewhere in between. It does help, however, to have some kind of path to follow. Otherwise, we can find ourselves rudderless and lost. Staying on the straight and narrow can be a challenge at times. But we generally know better than to stray too far to either side, lest we drown in our own indulgence.
Yeah, in other words, don't go in the water. That was kind of corny advice, in my honest opinion. More strobing light, I see. What if I've been going around in a circle? Oh, seriously? I swear this is where it started. Well, maybe not, but it sure looks like it though. Maybe it is. What the heck? Better not be going in a circle. I feel like I am though. I didn't go through that thing before, so... Why is it showing a lightning cloud in the corner? Am I gonna get struck by lightning? That was kind of weird.
The relationship between man and nature is brotherly at best, a wicked stepmother at worst. Spat from the womb, we seek solace in new ones. Whichever life we might currently be living, we need somewhere to call home. A part of us envies the creatures of the wild, nestled so warmly inside the forest's belly. If only we could dream our days away and return to the safety we once enjoyed inside our mother's tender confines.
Yeah, ooh, okay. More words of wisdom. This game vaguely reminds me of another walking sim that I'll be playing down the line, but that other walking sim is much better. What the? Okay, UFOs? What the hell? That was odd. It was very like what the heck? This ground squishes way too much. Stumped. I'm stumped. It's making that noise. Sounds like a waterfall.
So many doors shut right on our noses.
What the?
So many shadowy faces whose acquaintances we shall never make. Like seed cast forth into a lover's body, the chances of a successful meeting are scant to say the least. How could the world, once so welcoming, suddenly be so ungracious? Perhaps we've done something to offend? We might never know. Lacking acceptance, we settle instead for bliss and push ever forward toward our destination.
statue. More words of wisdom. Didn't I go through that arch already? Oh, I hope I didn't turn around. Kind of doubt it, but. Ooh, the music changes. Dum, 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 dum. What's that?
Sometimes one's destination becomes clear.
It's a web.
Nature sometimes shows us the way. Hidden behind every rock is some secret, calling out to be uncovered. It is up to us whether we choose to lift those rocks and gaze upon whatever lies beneath.
Second path again? Or the illusion of a second path? The illusion. Yippers. Is that a bear? Is a bear gonna kill me? Let's find out. Where'd it go? There it is.
The bear pays little heed as we pass it by. It has no interest in our ways. Like a computer program, it does what it feels compelled to do, with little pause to ask questions of why. And yet, are we all that different from the bear? Are we not also compelled to follow our instincts? Perhaps this is why we choose to ascend.
Honestly, not much of a bear, man. Come on, do something. Rawr, rawr. I am unimpressed by the bear. I can barely take it. Silly. Oh. And now I've lost track of direction. Did I? I'm pretty sure that's where the rabbits were. Yeah, I went in a circle. Spiffy. Pretty sure it did. No map, so I can't tell. Oh, the bear's still there. What the heck? Okay, that's something new. Can't tell half the time if they're bugs or birds going by. Decrepit old building. Nobody home. least that I'm aware of. Oh. The heck? Like an old logging rig. Up the hill we go.
Another building. Perhaps there is a friend to be found inside? A companion, even, for the journey which remains ahead. Stranger things have happened. We make so many friends in the course of our many lives. Why not one more in this life?
What the heck?
Another ghost, glimpsed from the corner of our eyes.
What the?
So near, yet so far, and gone before contact can be made. Just another enigma to be puzzled upon another day. Perhaps there is nothing to be seen here after all.
Isn't that special? Like, what the heck? That was just weird. I mean, it looked like an astronaut or something. Hmm. Deer. Probably, my guess is it runs away.
We fear nature in
Yeah.
many ways, yet nature often fears us in return. It saddens us to see the deer bolt away. Surely it knows that we mean no harm. And yet, are we ourselves aware of what we are capable of, should circumstances arise? The death of another can sometimes mean life for us, and vice versa. Perhaps we would do well to follow in the skittish animal's footsteps, and make haste ourselves.
Words of wisdom. Personally, I think the deer went off to get a gun and it's gonna come back and shoot me. Pew pew. Let's put that in this way. I think. Is that another car over there? So what the heck that is? Sure looks like it. Yep, another rusty old car. That was a waste of walking up there. Half hour to an hour. Oh man. For some reason my arms are. This chair's hurting my arms tonight. Not sure why. Back of stone. More animals. What do we have here? Horses or something? Cows?
The rays of the sun give us life via the generosity of plants. The fresher the air that we breathe, the closer the animal within us feels to heaven. The light of day smiles down upon us with a glow all its own, and pulls us closer to its bosom to suckle the warmth within.
Okay, can't interact with the cows. yourself. Where's that big rock? Or, arch thing? Was one heck of a walk. Look, no hands. Another arch. Birds.
They say that up to 60% of the human body is composed of water. Perhaps this is what draws us so frequently in its direction. To immerse ourselves in it, become one with it, return to our natural selves. We cannot deny what we are, despite our efforts to the contrary.
Symbol in the corner again. I'm assuming that's a save thing or something. What else would it be? Return to water. Last time I returned to water, I died. I'm like, what the? Strange game. Autopilot. We can hear the ocean. Down there someplace. I like the stereo effects in the game.
The ocean side can be an ideal place to ponder upon the many lives we could have lived. Perhaps this is what draws some people to dowse electronically for the lost possessions of others. The beach can hold many secrets, some beautiful, some tragic. The power of both is equal to those willing to dip their toes into the sands of the past, just to see what they can find.
Yeah, if I can get to it. No path to the right. What the hell? Did I miss something? Seems like it. I think a trick all the way back. There was the buildings back there. I can't climb over this stuff. Nope. Okay. I think I missed something. I don't want to walk back. I really don't. So I'm not going to. ocean, but you can't get to the ocean. That makes sense. Oop, again, lighthouse. Back from our words of wisdom here. Can I get into the White House? I guess it's probably not. There's a door.
So many will-o'-the-wisps lighting up the darkness. The promise of an alternate path leads to a fresh glimmer of hope, but little else. Sometimes it is best to have a single unerring goal to which to stubbornly adhere. Too many diversions can lead one astray, one too many times. But then again, it never hurts to try.
Let's try. Let me in. Answer is no. Well, that's really rusted our car. Dead end? What the heck? Oh, I can't squeeze through there. Come on, man. Give me a break. Back? That don't seem right. That's going nowhere. Tell me I'm stuck though. No. No being stuck. It's the lighthouse. That's fine. I'm just trying to figure this thing out. Okay, came to the lighthouse, I'm like, there doesn't seem to be a continuing pathway. Oh, it's hidden or something. Which is kind of annoying. I want to deny it. There's all cliffs here. Go back to the lighthouse here. Through there? Nope. Pardon me. Oh, gap, and I can't get through it. I'm like, I'm supposed to walk back to where it came from. This doesn't quite make sense. Alright. Ooh. Am I on the other side of the rocks here? Ah, so close. Which is not quite. Kind of annoying. Looks like a path. How do I get up there? Not a clue. Really? Up and over, up and over. That's annoying. You can see a path, apparently, but can't get to it. Hill. Let me over there. Silly game. Walking in one spot. Okay, game. Now the game's annoying. Seriously, man? Obvious path down there. Here, walk back. I admit, so far I'm not too impressed with the game. Not much to do. Just the occasional words of wisdom. Ooh, is that a cat? Oh, come on. It looks like a perfect path to walk through. But yet you can't. Really? Yeah. Like a perfect gap to get through. This game's teasing. Nope. Oh, what the hell? Alligator? Frog? Well, what the hell? There's a hawk. I can no longer control the game, so what's happening? What the heck? Eagle goes over and then the frog disappears. What the hell was that? Didn't make any sense in my book. Still can't get down to the beach. You know, get up there and of course you can't get through it. Frogs. There's a long path along this river edge. Very long path. There's a gap here. It's hidden pretty well. If there is one. Better be. So I'm kind of walking back the way I came. Of course, there wasn't a frog the first time. Oop, there's that little seaside village again. Yeah, I've come this way before. That's not how I get down here. These rocks are perfectly in the way. Stop walking. Well, it's definitely different. I haven't been here.
And there was light. Every tiny flickering flame feels like a beacon unto itself, tearing one's heart in so many directions at once. At least the warmth that they provide is comforting to a soul lost in its own frigid darkness.
Isn't that nice? Words of wisdom or whatever. Room full of candles and nobody's here. That's nice. Where the heck am I supposed to go from here? Apparently you can't go down to the beach. Let's go back the way I came. The answer is apparently yes. Steep hill. It's literally no way down to the beach. Hill. Disappointing to say the least. Clouds again. So it's big gap that I can't walk through. Come on, man. No, can't go there. Can't go there. Go up this steep hill? No. Pretty sure it's going back the way I came. It's the only option I see though. So I can. Let's see it. Been here. That's the only choice to head back. quite get that. That's where I'm going for now. That's wrong, so be it. I had seen her. Yeah, I see I've been here. So what was with the frog? Oh, if this is the wrong direction. What can I say? It's a long trip back. Definitely the impression that I missed something, but oh, it's heading back the way I came, but fuck is me. I'm the one building. Oops, sorry. Mic there. Well, if I made a wrong turn, it's a hell of a wrong turn. So much for a half hour to an hour. Really? Too bad I can't go a little faster. I did read up on a little bit of this game online. I could swear I was missing something, but yeah, I'm not checking anymore too. I read a small guide on it. They mentioned the lighthouse and heading back, but they kind of indicated it was a different path though. But I didn't find any. And when I started heading back, I got the frog and the eagle, which wasn't there on the way down, so kind of indicate I'm going correctly. Honestly, if it's not the right direction, so be it. Get back to the water, and that's it. That's it. Not too concerned about it. Yeah, it's definitely walking back. Because a little bit of stuff I looked up online kind of mentioned heading back, but it definitely made it sound that it was a different path. Well, whatever, it's the path I'm taking. I'm following the words of wisdom. The sucky thing is it's a heck of a walk. Itch. dog's floating in the air. A graphical glitch there. Weird coming back. This seems like a longer area. There's another arch. That should change the music. At least in theory. Yep. Squish, squish, squish. It's better than some kind of map. That would have been a nice touch. There's that long path to the water again. I wonder if I bump myself off here, if it would send me back to the beginning of this area. Let's find out. What the heck? Poof. Oh, stop walking. Yeah, now I get my directions mixed up here. I seem to be in the middle of this. Swear. Yeah, see, I can't tell if I'm going in the right direction. Yeah, wait. Yeah, away from the light. Not towards it. As far as I can tell, going in the water was a bit of a shortcut. I think. Oh god. I'm hoping that if I got turned around here, so help me. I get an impression I did get turned around. Questions, how do I tell? You're supposed to be in the end scene to this game, but I swear I'm going the wrong direction again. Maybe not. Yeah, it's not the windmill, so I think I'm going the right way. Faster walk. Maybe this was our running speed in this game. No more words of wisdom, so See how I'm heading back. Well, heading back isn't the correct thing to do then. I will consider it game over. That's the tower you can't climb. Almost let's get. No, it's not dead end. Just wish I knew what the distance was here. No idea how far I got to go. Change the music again. Kind of find the footsteps get a bit annoying after a while. Too bad you can't make them a little quieter. That building. Can't remember if that was the first building I hit. I'm not sure. Yep, this is where I started. Why does the water look different? Watch my die when I get in. Oop, oop, there's somebody in here. What the hell is that supposed to be? Where'd that thing go? Come on, I just saw it. What the hell? There's like a body in the water. Was it? Ugh. Am I supposed to interact with that damn thing or what? What was that? I didn't see that before. This looks weird. Is it supposed to be like the skin of shed? I definitely get the impression that I missed a path by the lighthouse. Back to where I started from. Let's go down this little path here and see where it goes. That's supposed to be smoke coming out of the water. Okay, that makes sense. Nah. Get those a different path or not? It didn't go this way before. Looks like a dead end though. Dang it. Really? Alrighty. Apparently I took a wrong path. Well, I'm calling the game here. That was about an hour. Like I said, I remember I didn't do a walkthrough, but I saw a little commentary on the game. Where you're supposed to find a path near the lighthouse, which I didn't find. I'm calling it here though. So Drizzlepath, Deja Vu. On a 1 to 5, I'm giving it a 1. Maybe even a 0.5. It's interesting, but you don't interact with anything. I mean, I played a few walking sims in the last year. I like them a lot. This, I mean, if you're into surreal, I guess, fine and dandy, but if you want a walking sim where you can do something, this is not it. It's funny. I read some good reviews on this game where people rather liked it. And like I said, I read one review where the particular guy, really kind of. I agree with the guy. There's nothing happening in the game. You go through the game, you see some birds, you see a guy that runs away, you see a deer that runs away, you die if you hit water, you see a frog and an eagle, and some words of wisdom. That's not much of a game. So like I said, I'll be nice and give it a 1 out of 5. That's my lowest rating on a game so far. I won't give anybody. It's not worth it. So honestly, that's it for today. I mean, I did pocket card jockey earlier before my OBS crashed on me. I'll probably go back to that intermittently because pocket card jockey is the game I'll probably play quite a bit. I don't picture playing it on stream all the time, so I'll come back to it now and again just for the fun of it. So with that being said, a little over 2 hours, I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna get something to eat and watch some classic Doctor Who because I can. As far as next time, don't know. Early Sunday afternoon, maybe Monday. I don't know. Find out when we get there. I mean, I still don't have a set schedule yet, but it's what it is. I still expect to have a set schedule for a while. Thanks, Sherlock, for dropping in. For anybody else lurking, I mean, the view count has gone up and down a little bit during the stream, so some people popped in. Actually, I see my bit rate dropping. Yeah, I'll call it here then. See you folks next time. Ooh, wait a minute. Now I think about it. Should I raid somebody? I could do that. I don't have a lot of viewers, but I don't mind raiding. The question is somebody out there. I don't know. Let's check out Twitch. Is anybody on see? Hey, Rex and the MP3 are on. The question is who's doing what? MP3. What's he playing? Commodore 64 games. Rex is playing Mario Kart. What the heck? Yeah, let's raid CRT. What the hell? Where's the raid button? Raid. Oh, it's actually someone's. Oh, man. I see somebody else out there, too. Oh, Luke Force is out there. So what do you think, CRT? Yeah, let's do CRT Rex.
she would, well, more about, he hit a lot of shit, and he's a seeking a male fucking lot.